Leo, hi, how you doing? Shame, you read out my name. Shame, or the name Shane, or Shaney, or Steve, or Sarah, or Sassy. But shame, you called out my name. Well, you're definitely going to get that if you come around here. So I'm hearing, you put me to shame. You put me to shame, you called out my name. Or it's something to do with the Goonies, of like, I got some pictures of your mum and they're real cheap. Now, I don't know what that is, or I'm changing my profile. Like, it's somebody that has a profile picture that changes their profile picture, or somebody that has a profile and they're profiling someone, and they're kind of like sitting in the background there looking at profile pictures, or they're looking at pictures on Google, or they're looking at pictures of something, or like it's someone that has the same profile as what you do. So, or they do voodoo just like you do. So it's like, yeah, I'm trying to find someone that does voodoo just like I do voodoo. So some of you love voodoo, I don't know. But I'm hearing, like, I'm trying to change my profile picture and look through all of my pictures to find if there's a new profile that I can use as an icon. Or the name Connett, Michael. I actually met him yesterday. My friend Cancerian, so you could be dealing with a number 7 or a Cancerian somewhere. But I'm looking for a profile picture maybe for a passport. And I need a picture taken for, I think it could be a passport or something like that. But, oh, if I haven't mentioned, if you've just found this channel, you can also watch it as an Aquarian or a Leo, but we are doing Leo, okay? Because I think I said Aquarius last time I was doing your readings. But it's just 8. All you need to look for is the numerology of 8, okay? Anyway, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, it doesn't matter, okay? So if you're a Leo watching this, you can also watch it as an Aquarian. If you're a Leo, you can watch the Aquarius reading and seeing if you'll get similarities of the numbering there, because I read in numerology, okay? So basically when I'm calling out Leo, I call out Leo and it has a little number 8 on the card, which means that I'm calling out 8, okay? Life path 8, personal year number 8, 2 numbers that match up, life path, add them together. If that comes to an 8, watch this, or Aquarian, okay? You haven't seen it anywhere else, it's just, don't worry about it. Everybody gets fed up when we keep saying it all the time. Okay, so I'm hearing, like, there's videos that explain everything below. They're all below, all linked to videos that you can watch. Okay, so like, shame, you put me to shame, you called out my name, so I need to change my profile, or I need to change my look. And I'm looking, and I'm looking, and I'm looking, and I'm looking to try and find the perfect fit, the perfect match, the perfect partner. Some of you might be on Match.com, some of you could be on a dating website, I don't know, and you're looking for a perfect profile picture. Now, for some of this is also like police profiling, which kind of like, okay, I'm studying someone by how they look, or I'm kind of like studying someone by how they act and everything. I mean, you could have an absolute fucking stalker. I don't know. Please do not mention that word of G stalking. Don't want it. If anybody mentions gang stalking, you're out. Sorry, but I shall block you, take you off and everything else, and you'll hit my Scorpio side. Okay, so you could be dealing with a 4 or a Scorpio also. But if I hear that word anymore by anybody, I'm sorry if you don't know, but if I hear gang stalking in the chat, you'll just be taken off for a little while. And if you mention it again, it's fine. But if you keep mentioning it, it will be taken down, because I don't like that word. It's just fabricated by people watching too much tarot, and then they hear stalking, and then basically they just add gang to it, and it's just stupid. It's, sorry, but it's barbaric in my head. Okay, so I don't know. It's kind of like, because obviously if you're watching tarot, you're stalking other people, right? You're trying to find out what it is that they're thinking, feeling, and doing. So you're pretty much watching someone else. So it doesn't even matter if you're cross-watching. If you're watching a reading to see what's coming up, you're basically spying on your own future, but normally people are interested in other people. So that means I'm watching, right? So somebody's watching you. It could be yourself. It could even be, and I am picking this up, someone that's beginning with B, anybody that begins with B, okay? Britney Spears, I don't know, Britain, someone from Britain, okay? But like, profiling, like profile, like I need a profile. Someone's filing up loads of stuff for, I don't know, trying to sue someone, or profiling. I think there's a lot of things that are different when it comes to actually like being illegal in America and stuff like that, right? But I don't know, you do get some crazy people. But yeah, I definitely keep hearing like B, the name B, or something to do with B, or Abby, or Abigail, or something like that, or trying to find someone's name, or find out what their name is, and I can't find out what your actual name is, because it isn't your actual name. It's kind of like your profile picture of like YouTube, and it's a name, but it's not their actual name. Do you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like, okay, this is my profile picture, this is my name, but it isn't. It's just like a, you know, like 7 tarot, for instance, right? So kind of like that, like I'm trying to find out what your name is so I can add it to a profile or some weird shit. I don't know what that is, but, or I'm trying to find out, I don't know, because there's some weird stuff here around, like, you have the same name as what I have. Like, your name is exactly the same as me, which is what, Steve? Stephen? But, like, I'm trying to find out the fact that, because I could get a paradox there, like I'm trying to find out your name because that's not your name, and it's your profile on YouTube, but it's not your profile of what it would be, say, on Facebook or anything else like that. So I'm trying to find out what your name is so I can find you on Facebook or something like that, or some kind of, I don't know what this is for, Leo or Aquarius, but it's what my spirit is saying. It's kind of like, maybe, I mean, I don't know if this is a stalker, a weird person, or a nice person. I don't know. And it could be like, okay, I need to find out what your name is because I need to get onto your YouTube page, or I need to get onto your Facebook page in order to be able to explain or say, or just pronounce myself of who I really am. And, you know, because this is my Instagram following and this is my, like, YouTube following, but I need to find you on, like, Facebook to show you who I really am, or something like that. I don't know. Or like someone that I've never seen before, but I've seen their profile picture, but I've never spoken. Something like that. I don't know what it is that's going on in the background, but when I channel, you'll have to wait until these energies come up, because the majority of time you can be dealing with these kind of messages and you kind of know of that kind of message, but it hasn't actually arrived yet. So what I'm picking up is that someone is in the background there trying to profile something around a picture or around Instagram, or put some kind of case or figure something out, or work something out. Might be work related, okay, and it could be that kind of thing. Like, this is a related thing, so it might be Stephen King, could be something to do with a Leo or an Aquarian. Now, also what I picked up before I came on camera to channel for you, and then also look into tarot in a bit, was a lot to do with around, say if you are a Leo, right, and you're looking at, say, also Aquarian, say if you have like a mother that is also the same placement of that 8. The reason why I got some pictures of your mum real cheap, just from the energy of the film, right, the Goonies, it's kind of like it's coming up as that of, like, your kids are doing something, right, but only, like, if you have very young children, then be careful around showing young children on profiles, okay, because it came up around Libra and Scorpio, and it was something around showing myself up on multimedia, or something where I'm showing all of my children on multimedia. Now, if you've got a private multimedia site and it's set to private, there ain't no harm in that, because you know that it's friends stuff, right? But then there was messages there around, like, this TikTok thing, or something around, I mean, it's something around me, I've got to say. It's some weird thing around me as well. I don't know what that is, but I haven't figured it out yet because it hasn't happened yet. But, like, something like that, right? But what I was going back to, of the analogy of what they say to me, is around the Goonies thing, is like, I got some pictures of myself, or I've got some pictures for you to show you, and I've got some pictures to show you who I really am, and it's me, and this is what I look like. Or there's a paradox energy of saying your mother or father also having that place of 8, and it's just you as adults just doing things, and I'm picking up, like, your mother or your father doesn't know something that you may be doing, or even your husband or your fucking wife, I don't know. But, like, I keep hearing, like, I'm trying to look my best to put some kind of, like, profile of who you see a lot of people do that normally. You see, when you look for pictures, you always look for the best picture possible, right? So you look for the right angle, the right light. I always say that video is always the best thing. That's, video can't lie, right? Pictures can. This is to everybody. Pictures can lie, right? Pictures can lie all the time. Or the name Pitch or Pitchley. So you really could be dealing with a Pisces also. Okay, so Dave, his name was Dave. So Dave, or Pitch, or Paula, or Pisces, or Putchy, or anything to do with it. Pauline, Jolene, Jody. Okay, I don't know what this is, but trying to find out pictures and profiles of something. Doesn't have to be weird. You don't all have to freak out. I don't know what it is. It's just a message, okay? But your message this week seems to be around profiling and pictures. Okay. Now, it might even be where you're going to the pictures. Here, we wouldn't really call it the cinema. We would call it pictures, okay? So it might be where you're going to the cinema or the pictures, or you're looking for, like, a profile picture of, like, okay, stand there, let's give you a mug shot. Now, hopefully that's nothing to do with around police and, like, profiling for police, and somebody gets called in to go up again. But oh yeah, by the way, I found out. I was telling everybody about this because I met my mate Mike yesterday. My mate Mike is an absolute fucking nutcase. Right? No, he's great. He's a great bloke. But when I was expressing in the Aries reading, and then it went across to the Aqua reading that was actually done before Aries, but it didn't get posted in time. And I was saying around like 7, and you're meeting someone and blah blah blah, and you're like, all right, bruv, and went through all those messages. That was actually me. Like 3 hours later, just bumped into me mate Mike, and we had a word, and we had sat down in a boozer and had whatnot. And the first song that he put on the jukebox was Stevie Wonder, and I was singing, I just called to say I love you. It wasn't that song, but it was a Stevie Wonder song that was on the jukebox. All right. So if anybody was wondering what I was talking about in the chat there yesterday, that's what I was talking about. So always have an open mind when it comes to me channeling, right? They don't always represent like love and things like that. They represent the message that you have to really get it and think, oh, I know what that is. I know who that was, what that was. That was not love. It was a thing, right? So something like that. And I'm in my messages all the time, in my own, right? So it freaks me out a little bit as well. So don't worry about it. But yeah, there is... it might be like, oh yeah, sorry, I was going to say that, I was saying that a little while ago, like a few weeks ago, somebody held up the gas station or the petrol station with a water pistol. Ends up that it wasn't a water pistol, it was actually a replica. Trust me, my mate fucking knows everything when it comes to those sort of things. And he's like, no, bruv, no, it wasn't. No, it was actually a replica. It wasn't actually a gun, it was a replica. But fucking hell, bruv. EL got messed up in heroin and everything else. Pretty much got sentenced straight away to like, I think it was like 15 years, 15 years. And did it because other people were making him do it because he owed money. Ended up doing something very stupid. Took a little bit of money from the gas station, and then pretty much got caught straight away. Gone straight now to prison. One of the prisons that you don't want to go to. There's quite a few here. And some of them are the prisons that you don't want to go to. So some of them, you might be like a prison guard. I'm picking up anything to do with like prison, jail, Gale. I'm also hearing Gianna, Gale. Anybody beginning like Gianna, or Gale Force Wind. There might be a wind. So you might be looking at where it might be very windy where you are at the time. Okay, I'm also hearing Windy Miller, someone that's also called Miller or M. Emily, Melissa, Maria, Michael, Jackson, Julian, Jason, Justin, Jackie, Jasmine. Anybody that's M or E. Okay, Emily or M, or yeah. So Michael, all of those kind of names, right? But like I said, if you don't like the fact that I call you out, then you'll have to stop watching. Because I do get some people, I do get some fucking strange people that can't handle the energy that comes from a psychic. They freak out. Okay. So someone's freaking out about something. I don't know what this is, like freak out. Okay, so you could be dealing with something to do around a birthday party, so that would be Virgo. Okay, someone was kind enough to say, no, it's not quite Libra yet, it is Virgo. So, and then also, the reason why I felt like very tense yesterday, just quietly angrily. It's or Icarus, you're right, Icarus. But like quiet anger, Saint Anger, or so, picking up Saint Anger, something to do with the band, right? The album was called Saint Anger. So, who played that? So Icarus, you're there, you'll know, right? But yeah, what was I fucking talking about? I don't know. Some of you could be dealing with anybody that suffers from dementia, or someone like myself of Gemini Moon, where you find it very difficult in order to be able to like concentrate. But like Constantine. I keep hearing concentration. Constantine, constant. So are you talking to someone constantly? Okay, constantly. Or Lee, the name Lee. Sorry, Lee. Lucifer, something to do around Gemini or Capricorn. Okay, which would be 6 placement. Okay, Lucy. That came up in another reading where I mentioned Lucy. I think that was either in Aries as well as Aquarius. So yeah, it was Aquarius where I mentioned Lucy. So if you're watching this and you're a Lucy, just watch the Aquarius reading. If you're new even, watch the Aquarius reading, because your name came up in that, which means the 8. Okay. You could be dealing with a 9, definite Virgo energy I'm picking up here. Virgo. Okay. But Lucy, I keep hearing Lucy. Look at Lucy. Someone's looking at you, Lucy, or you're looking at someone who's like, I'm looking at Lucy. Okay, Lucille also. So a sea lion. So you're looking at sea lions or a sea life centre. So something's around saving the whales or fishing. So something's around Pisces perhaps. Fishing, going fishing, gone fishing. Actually, I'm also hearing Turin Breaks, which is, they do a fishing song. So Turin Breaks. So something's around a 7 or a Cancerian for a lot of you. maybe needing to take a break. So I come up in my own reading, even though I'm doing Leo, I am an 8 of Aquarian in Venus. So like I said, I'm trying to educate you and let you know that numerology is numbers are fucking everything. Everything. Don't get mixed up and go to other channels and ask why. What should I be watching? What should I be doing? Because this is my calling, my job. Okay, this is how I do things. It's not really seen anywhere else. Okay, so if you go to somewhere else and you ask them, look, okay, now I'm really mixed up. What should I be watching? Because trust me, once you watch this for a little while, when you watch other readings, and I'm not trying to take you from other readings, I'm just letting people know that when you start to study my method of what I'm doing, you'll find that very difficult to find relation in other readings. Okay, sometimes when you ascend, Leo, honestly, when you ascend with your calling, you come up with these ascension ideas of what I get, right? When your dynamic of your calling changes, I will help you awaken. I will help you see what really it does mean. Okay, so I'm going cold. So, you know, just, I'm not saying to you for you to stop watching other tarot card readings. I'm just saying be aware that when you start seeing those patterns of, fuck, this really does kind of like relate with these 8s, right? And the messages are kind of the same and my names are coming up the same. You'll start to see more patterns of the possibilities of how this works, of what I'm trying to teach you around numbers being more than they are planets. Okay, it's not really based off planet, it's based off a number. When you're doing like general readings, just general readings, is based off the numbering, right? It really is. So when you're going to other readings, you might get slightly lost and think, because I do that now, trust me, if I watch any other reader or reading, I kind of like, well, that's why that doesn't really make any fucking sense to me, because I know now of what I know, being one, right, is that the numbers being so important that sometimes when you watch a tarot card reading, if you don't watch someone that's channeling the number and expressing it, you're going to get very confused watching it, thinking, well, that's why that doesn't really make any fucking sense, because, do you know what I'm saying? So for things to really take hold in your life, this is kind of the way, right? So it's up to you what you follow, what you believe. I can't ever change anybody else's belief there, right? Yeah, so anyway, the majority of what the messages of what I'm picking up for you, Leo, like around this, is around profiling, is around a picture, or like needing a passport or something. I mean, I need a passport. I've actually also been asked to go to America by very kind, a lot of you, okay? And it actually is in the proceeds of actually me really thinking about taking a break. But I'm also going to work on my break as well, okay? But I actually do want to come and see a lot of you. So I'm going to make a video and try to plan it around where it is. But it will be more likely Ohio, okay? I've also got a friend in Ohio. I know a lot of you have said that Ohio is obviously massive. I don't know, because where I live is like a little shelter. Okay, so I'm a scared little fish. Not really. But I also have a friend of 12 years that lives in Ohio, but I think it's probably at a distance from where I probably would be going. So I need to try and set it up where if a lot of you want to do a meet and greet, okay, you will more than likely also have to travel, okay? So, okay, what is this where I'm hearing 2 7s coming in conflict or something here? Like, because I picked this up, actually, the person I was doing the reading for, right, Char? Piscean, I actually did a private reading via Skype. And such a great reading, but a very upsetting one as well, right? But you will understand, Charlotte, right? But yeah, I've noticed, because I can't do this, everyone, this is why I don't always mention it. I do sometimes Skype calls for people, right? I do sometimes, okay? Sometimes if the people are sane, okay? But like, yeah, there was a lot of work that was done in that because it was so precise, right, Char? It was like so precise. Like, we channeled some stuff, right? And yeah, like in the cards as well, like it was so much easier. But I just can't do that with everybody, because everyone's like, right, no, I want one. Can't do that with everybody, right? I can't do that with everybody. So that's why I don't always mention it. But anyway, so something around like needing a picture taken, or like a profile, or I don't know, like a beauty pageant or something, I don't know, but I need a picture, right? And then also a lot to do with around profiling, of trying to find out who someone really is. Like, you know, that's why I said video is so important, because you know the person then, right? You speak, you talk, blah, 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 so on and so forth. But like expectations of things always have to be that for a start. They have to be that for a start, right? When you're dating and on dating websites, Okay, it's very important to go pretty much straight into, okay, we've been talking for a couple of seconds or blah, blah, blah. We need to go straight into verbal communication, straight into seeing who you are. There's a car accident here. It's not for all of you, but it came up in the Pisces reading. Okay, so, yeah, just Charlotte will understand that one, right? I'm not going to go into everybody because I don't want to freak everybody out. Okay, but, yeah, we all come up with the angel of death, right? The conduit of a person that was the angel of death of witnessing a load of this kind of thing happening, and was the conduit between one state of being and another state of being of the angel of death that was also around Scorpio energy, right, which is also myself, right? So it's kind of like this energy of a conduit between realms, which is what everybody's going to say, that so am I, right? But yeah, it was like hospitals, that kind of thing, blah, 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 nursing, hospitals. Okay. And because I used to do this myself when I used to work in care homes. I used to put my hand on elderly people that were suffering through cancer and stuff like that. I used to put my hand on them and say, okay, it's okay for you to go, because they'd been like in a coma or whatever it was, in a state of not waking up, and on their final stages for like a couple of 3 days or a couple of days. And then I would go in and I'd put my hand in very quietly and just say, look, it's okay. It's time for you to go. It's okay to go. I guarantee you the last time I did that with a few clients, well, about an hour and a half to 2 hours later, they'd passed. They'd gone. Okay. So kind of like this, you know, you can have these when you're spiritual and stuff. You can have certain ways about you that can see people on their way. Okay. But when you're also a seer as well, you can see. Don't worry about it. It's difficult being a job, right? Robin, Robin, lay a little egg for me. What chick, what? Chick, Czechoslovakia, check. 1, 2, check, 1, 2, check, 1. So actually my Cancerian mate is a little bit of a rapper, and he wanted to come round. I was like, because I showed him some of my angel radio. And he's like, bruv, you made that? And I was like, yeah, fucking mate, I've been fucking trying to tag you for fucking ages. Oh no, I lost my account and fuck, I'm off, bruv. Cancerians are fucking... I got loads of friends that are Cancerians, bruv. Y'all can't keep track of them. They're all over the place, Cancerians. But, well, that's me being a 7 as well. But like, yeah. He was like, bruv, I need to come around. He's like, well, look, fucking, if you know, showed him a track. And he was kind of like, bruv, I've got a new tune and a new track that I've wrote, blah, 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 you know, saying a few things. I was like, well, look, I can even do it to this one I'm showing you. I just need to go back into my old, like, tunes and fucking pretty much take out the voice of what I did. And, which was the Jesus thing and the Jesus, and said, look, I'll just take out the vocals and give you a mic and there you go. Like, check, 1, 2, check. So some of you might be into MPC-X, MPC Machina, MS1, I don't know, there's loads of MSs here. Came up for another reading, so Emily, Melissa, Maria, Michael, Jackson, Julian, Justin, Jasmine, P, Paula, Pucci, Pisces, predictions, also Pisces prediction of Pisces, big energy of Pisces, C, Mexico, someone from Mexico, look, I'll see Pisces. I'm hearing, like, it's okay, I'll see Pisces, but you may be an X, I don't know. But I'm hearing, look, Pisces, I might be coming to see you. Oh, okay, so there's something to do, look, I'll see Pisces, I might be coming to see you. Sorry, I'm just reading code of MPCX. Okay, so I don't know if there's anything to do your X-Men, anything to do with X-Men, which would be Marvel, Marshall, Mathers, Matthew. Anybody, there's loads of M's here, P's and C's, MPC. Please watch your MPC doors. So Jim Morrison, Jim, Julian, Justin, Jackie, Jasmine, Morrison's Hotel. Something to do with trying to find a hotel. Okay, trying to find reservations of a hotel. You might be going to anywhere, just hope it's not Bates Motel. Okay, but like, everyone's like, what? Trying to find Bates. Norman, Noel, or Nigel, Nigel Baxter, or so somebody called Baxter or Nige. Okay, Noel. Yeah, anybody beginning with N, also N. Okay, N. And also M. MN. Nemnem. Nemnuth. Someone from Nemnuth or Emnuth. There's actually a place here called Emnuth. Okay. Place. It's something like I'm trying to find a place. To stay or visit or go. Emnath. What else have we got for you, Leo? Very quickly. Profile, pictures, profile. Going to the pictures, watching something on Netflix even, but like profiling, pictures, changing pictures, icons, changing. Really a lot something to do around Scorpio, which is my rising. Profiling, profiles, profile, file. Filing something, like I'm going through files, trying to find, it's a bit like my passport. Oh, there you go, P. Might be trying to find a passport. I actually lost my passport. I've got to find, I can't find it, man. I've been looking for it for the fucking year. It's a 10-year passport. Anybody know what you do when you've got a passport already but you've lost it? Okay, it's not been stolen. I have just literally lost it here because I used to work with children, okay? So I used to have to go through extensive checks when I used to work with kids and stuff. Obviously, you have to show your passport. I used to need lanyards and driving, stuff like that, and blah, blah, blah. So it's all certified and done the correct way. But after then, I can't find it. And this was a year ago, and I still can't find it. So any help in anybody that knows what you would do to get it renewed? Because I think you can, if you've already got one and you've lost it, you can get a renewal, right? But something to do with that, passports, travelling, or future plans of travelling, I don't know, because that can also be a P. Future plan, MP. Oh, I don't know. You're right, Leo. How are you guys? Up there with the bushes. Silver, you're right, Silver. Been reading your emails again, bruv? Someone's sending you a load of emails, or you're really talking to someone, or emailing. Mail, easy, Steve. Derek, Cain, or Dave. Abel, Cain, Abel. Capricorn, well, Gemini, Capricorn, 6. Easy, Steve. Someone's from Leeds. I actually know I know loads of people up north. Like Leeds area, like Lee or Lisa, Lucy, or at Leeds. I actually got a few. Derek, Cain. Man, fuck, there's quite a few people I used to know up there. But yeah, I'm alright. Easy, Steve. Hey, you right there, Steve? Hey, Steve, you right there? You look a little bit pasty, Steve. Hey, you right there, Steve's electric. He's got a family full of eccentrics. You came up for Aquarian reading, but he needs more. Hey, you right there, Steve's electric. So something to do like electric meter, or like it's electrifying, like it's defying. Dan, Danielle, Dan, D, defying you. So if you know anybody called Dan or Danielle, they're defying you. Okay. Some of you could be in the firing line. I don't know. Well, you wouldn't be looking to get fired. They're looking to defy you. So they're looking to deceive you. Someone's very deceptive. Okay, very deceptive. Somebody's called D. Okay, maybe. I don't know. It's up to you if you know somebody called D. Or B. D or B. D or B. D or B. Looking at deception. Well, go away then, honestly, because I know this person is. Don't bring out my Scorpio side, right? Wow. Like I said, man, y'all keep battering my head in with craziness, I'll end up calling you out. You know, if it triggers you off, go somewhere else, bruv, right? Because believe you me, if it turns into harassment, I know damn well that your law in your state is different than what the law is in here. And I know what law it is in here. So something, sorry guys, but something to do with around Laura or Lucy or law. Not saying that is something. Some of you could be going to like do a law degree, something to do with around degrees in Fahrenheit, Sagittarius 5 Taurus or Sagittarius. You might be going to do a law degree or a master's degree. Master's or degree or something to do with psychology or psychosis or like hypnosis, aromatherapy. Some of you are into like a law degree or like Fahrenheit, which would be cooking. Baker's man, something to do with the name Baker, or man or hangman, which would be a Piscean, and a degree. And I also agree. I agree with you. Someone's very agreeing. Someone's also very argumentative. because they're trying to, it's like a bit like a court case really, for and against. I'm for you but I'm against you, and then I'm against you and then I'm for you. So some weird thing here, I don't know what that is. For and against, trying to put some kind of case together or something. I've had it all the time, man. I've had it all the time. People like to think they can also sue me for doing my job. They do, honestly. They kind of go into some like weird shit, and then they kind of think, right, what can I do in order to stop you from saying stuff on a public channel? It's called public. It's called being public. Okay, so like get your own, right, and then witness what that's like, right? But like, no, I have to stop them from saying things on their own channel. It's called my own channel, right? My own channel. Oh, trust me, I get it all the time. Leo / Aquarian or 8s or anybody that's cross-watching. Yep. Like I said, I'll trigger you the fuck off. I've got Scorpio rising. I will trigger. I will take you down to your darkest, deepest secrets and admit those fears and that anxiety and that feeling about you that y'all don't know yourselves. Because trust me, things can be very good, but trust me, things can get very bad. They really can. So my advice to anybody, if you get a very good response from me, being a Scorpio rising, you're on my good side. Don't never get on my wrong side. Don't never get on my Scorpio side, okay? Do not aggravate me, because if you aggravate me on a public channel, you will bring out my Scorpio side. So the best thing to do is disappear. Just go somewhere else, because you can't handle it, right? So you don't need a spiritual healer. You need psychotherapy, okay? You need actual therapy, right? Marriage counselling. But some of you, it's just bizarreness, right? You can't get that from a spiritual person. It's probably actually doing your head in too much, right? So what you need is probably what I said already, is an actual counsellor, right? A grief counsellor, grieving or grief counsellor. But like I said, some people are just that much fucking all up in their head that they don't realise that what you're doing is making things worse. You're actually making things worse. Because some people think, no, I'm an empath. You don't realise about dark empaths. Or you don't realise about dark empaths. Because when you start to look on the dark side and look too much into everything and like, oh my God, my fucking head's going mad. I've got to stop these people from doing all of that. Blah, blah, blah. You'll get some raving lunatics, right? So you have to really be careful around dark empaths. Especially if you're someone that's dark, that's coming at anyone that has Scorpio in their chart also, you'll meet the darkness. Trust me. Prince of Darkness, right? So, yeah, I wouldn't push it, okay? Anyway, let's see. Again, a lot of you don't know the hassle that I get, you know, from some people. Not all of you, obviously. A lot of you are like, great, fantastic. You'll know the score, right? You'll know how it is. You got your mind and your faculties all intact with everything, like you know, you live on Earth and and stuff, right? So, but some people, they absolutely and utterly fucking lose their minds, you know. And yeah. Anyway, let's move on. So, whatever this is for you, I don't know if that's pertaining to your love or trying to find out something. Anyway. Cause my love does it good. Oh, my love. Only my love holds the other key to me. Oh, my love. Wow, that is my dad. Big Paul McCartney fan, me. Yeah. McLuhan, Jules Verne, Julie. Me Julies. Some of you smoking the herb and smoking the duck and the weeb. Weeb? What? Really? Weeb? I'm talking to Weeb. I'm talking to Steve. Or I'm talking to Weeb. Weeb? Really? Somebody called fucking Weeb out there? Really? Or what, you're a dweeb? Dweeb. I'm talking to the dweeb. Someone's very dorky. What? Or like Goofy. Goofy? Or like, I don't know, Mickey? Mike? Or Mouse? Mickey Mouse and Donald Duck? Or like... Oh my God. I told you, it's been absolutely chaotic. Would you really like me to keep calling you out? Right. Stop with all of the excessive emailing and everything. I'm going to say it much longer before I'm actually going to report you for harassment. It's again, everybody. Oh. Scorpio rising. Trust me, man, I've had some things told to me that I wish you bad luck, I wish you harm. Breathe, Steve. Take it easy a sec, Leo. We're going to get on with your reading in a second. I'm really trying not to let this interfere with your reading. So trust me when I tell you that a Scorpio rising is trying their hardest to do their job for people that... For people. We're going to leave it at that. Leo. You're right, Leo. Shall we start again? Shall we start again? Jen, Julian, Justin, Jackie, Jasmine. Shall we start again? Anyway, Leo, from the 7th until the 14th, please. From the 7th until the 14th, Leo. From the 7th until the 14th, for Leo, please. Oh, dear. I've got to get out. I've got to get out. I've got to get away. I need a break. I need a break. I need a Kit Kat. Something to do around Leo needing a Kit Kat. Give a dog a bone, right? Is what I'll say. But anyway, there you go. 8. So you're upside down at the moment. So you're like, listen, I just realised I am no longer. I have removed the elephant from the room. If you are Steve and you're like, listen, Steve, I am getting my fat ass off this table and I am going to the Jim, Jelly and Juice and Justin, Jackie, Jasmine gymnasium every single day. And yes, and yes, and yes, and yes. And let's get rid of these bitch tits. Oh, yes. Come on, people. Let's do this workout. And I'm hearing, come on, everybody. Woo, let's go. Let's like, right. Let's, man, I tell you what. For any of you men out there, right, these are going. I ain't never really felt any kind of pack apart from 2-pack when I used to listen to fucking rap. Now I'm actually feeling a pack, right? Unless you're Icarus and you're drinking a 4-pack, stop drinking, Icarus. I'm not fucking about, bruv, because I'll come over there and give you a good, gentle, like, slap, bruv, in a good way, right? Not like that, just like, you know, come on, bruv, sort yourself out. You can do it. I know you can. Stop drinking, okay? Stop drinking. Put the beer down, right? Just be a counsellor and a drug worker, okay? I also know the score, trust me. Please stop drinking, my friend, as Steve is going to give you a spiritual slap. Right? But anyway, so yeah, great for these parts is like me, I normally put on like loads of weight all on one side and then I grab it and then pull it around like that, so it's getting these, getting them up and then like downwards here. So some of you are like really working out, you're kind of like, we can work it out, we can work it out. Life is... Oh, that was the song. That was the song that was yesterday. Life is very short and there's no time for fussing and fighting, my friends. No, that wasn't. Sorry, that's a Paul McCartney song. Well, Beatles. Something to do with B or Beatles or Beyonce or B. I don't know. But yeah, so like I said, it's... I'm getting out. I'm getting out. I've had enough. Out. Get out. Somebody could really start kicking someone out here and blocking them. Right, out. I need to get out. I just need to get out. Right. Just get out, get out, get out, get out, get out. Now that could be some fucking strange person around you saying it to this person. Out. Right. Thrown out. Right. Or you've discovered about the elephant in the room. Right. You remove yourself from it. Right. Now, if that's like spiritual, just block them, right? But like, this is like, you know, America's Most Wanted. It's a very nice place to visit, but I don't think I would live there. But actually, I might go there for a little while. So it might be somewhere that you're thinking of going, where you live here and you're like, bruv, I just need to get out the fucking house. I just need to get out of the way. Stop thinking about this thing. Or Stephen. I actually need to stop thinking about Stephen. Or Stephen needs to stop thinking about it and just carry on and just remove these people out of your life. Okay. But it's very difficult when you're a spiritual person. Right. Let's see. Anyway. So yeah, understanding about removing yourself from situations, right? Not arguments. Just remove people from it if it's weird. If you're in it, okay, then remove yourselves from it. But there you go. I've understood about walking out of the 8 of Swords. If it's mental, if it's too much to think about, remove these people or remove myself, baby. Okay, remove. Removals, the removal van. Some of you are looking to move and you're like, right, we're looking for a removal van. You right, bruv? Yeah, come on over here. Beep, beep, beep. This vehicle is reversing. This vehicle is reversing. What's picking you up? Well, it's either picking me up and someone's like picking you up and like, can you just take me over to the fucking neighbours or something? Or can you just take me over to... Someone may not have a car here, or like, car, or Alan, or Al, or Alison, or Ali, but like Alan Carr. So this is an Ali, or anybody that has A in their name, or Abby, or anybody that has A, that may not have a car, or you do have a car and you're going to pick this person up, or you may be expecting something to be picking up to move. Okay, I'm expecting to get out for a while, basically. I need to get myself out of this circumstance because I am no longer in it, basically. In it, blood, right? I was no longer in it. In it. It's no longer in it, in it. It's no longer here. It's not aware. Oh, not aware, not aware. What to wear? Take him off. I'm like, well, if you don't know what to wear then, Chantel, well then you might as well just take him off. Oh, I don't know what to wear. What can I wear? Bruv, don't wear anything. If you look that good, you're like, well, I might not wear anything. What do I wear when I go to Virgo's party? What can I wear? But yeah, one of my favourite artists also, Alan Stone. Check out Alan Stone. Unaware. Anyway, Leo. Jesus Christ, bro, please don't all come up in reverse. What the fuck? Pisces, could be dealing with a Pisces. Oh my god, man, they're all flying out. No, we're not taking them. Sorry. I'm not having those. I'm not having it. I am definitely hearing that I am not taking this shit anymore. Right, I'm not having it. I am not taking it. Let's see. Calm. Carmel. Melanie. Carmel. You alright, Carmel? How are you? How's your music stuff going, Carmel? Leo. It's coming up for Leo this week from the 7th until the 14th. Sorry, the reason I do that is, this did actually fly up. The reason I do that is because when I'm channeling, I have to bring my head back to my body, as I can't concentrate on cards. It's just a process. But like 8. So some of you are talking with someone, okay, but you are also removing someone and blocking them from talking as well. Because it's a lot of like spiritual connection, but like I said, this is also getting anybody that comes up as extremely fucking weird and strange in your life and removing them from it, okay? So this can be someone that said, no, I'm sorry, but I don't want to do this anymore. I'm not doing this. Whatever the argumentative energy that comes up, no, I ain't doing this anymore. Right, bam. So it's an answer of no. But this is also an answer of yes as well, because it's moving forward. So it's no to something that comes up in your life and it's yes to something else, okay? So I'm looking forward, okay, and I'm also looking forward to this meeting, or looking forward to getting out for a bit and stop work or stop thinking, or the future energy of like, okay, I'm looking forward to getting out, okay. So let's see. But you've got energies of Aquarian Leo, Aquarius Leo, Aquarius Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, North Node, doesn't matter. Placements of 8, figure of 8, destiny and fate, and a figure of 8. Okay, yeah, I mean, trust me, I'm a life path 7, and destiny, purge, soul urge number 8. Right. For the people that are just about to ask, how do you find it? Google apps, Google, YouTube. Okay. Leo from the 7th until the 14th, please. The thing that goes nowhere. It's a progression forward, but it's kind of like, well, it can either be going steady or it can actually just be doing nothing. So it could be a waste of time. I'm wasting my time doing all of this. So, shoo, off you go, right? You're just wasting my time. Could be anybody. It's kind of like, no, I'm taking myself really serious. So you're wasting your time because it isn't going anywhere, right? So that's up to you. But normally that can also mean clients. It can mean something that is also very stable in your life, okay, already. which means that I have something that's going already that's very stable, but it's a progression of the future. Okay. Knight of Pentacles is also a Trojan horse, which means that we are implanting things in to get in there, right? So it's kind of like, okay, I'm planting seeds of ideas into your head to try and get in with you, okay? So it's something like that. I really want to be in with you, and I'm thinking about what to do to implant myself into your energy, right? I'm trying to implant myself into your peripheral vision so you can see me, right? But it's a very slow energy. So, I mean, if you're progressing forward from things that are very karmic in your life, you're doing well. You're just taking one step at a time, right? One step at a time. So it could also be going steady and being very cautious and careful and like, well, it's in my energy and I'm taking one step at a time. I'm not rushing into anything. I'm not going to rush into any decision at the moment. I'm taking one step at a time, okay, for the future, right? But it can also be thinking about someone that you would go steady with, right? In the UK, we would say, well, we're going steady, which means that we're sort of talking and we're sort of seeing each other, right? We're going on dates and stuff like that. You know, we're not like, hello, will you be my boyfriend? Will you be my girlfriend? It's a progression of, but it can also be, I am going steady with someone, right? Because it would be very cautious and careful of like, okay, what's my next person? What's the next step away from these energies? Can also be a friend, okay. Leo from the 7th. 10. See, it's a very fucking weird energy. It's kind of like someone's in it, but they're not. Like they're in your energy, but they're not. Like they are in my energy, but they're not in my life yet, or at all, or you never will be. It's up to you what you're saying here, but it's kind of like, well, they don't seem to be saying anything at all. You know, they're not even talking. They're not even saying anything. So what's the point? Who is this that's in your energy? Because there is also an energy of a letdown, but also a beginning. Right? Are you going to let me down? Because that's being free. Also, I am free. I am single, and I'm free. Looking for a fucking bone. Really? I'm looking for a. Hello, Belinda. Was that you, Belinda? Oh, really? Someone broke their hand or their wrist again. But like a hello, Belinda. Hello, hello, hello. Could be on the other side, right? We're gonna have to take that because I lifted it up. Hello, King. You're stable, aren't you? Fucking better believe I'm stable. What, are you unstable? No, I'm trying to get unstuck. Really? Brilliant. Well, trust me, bruv. I'm here just thinking about my money, Johnny. Right? I'm here just thinking about my money, and I'm here. But if you want me, you have to come to me. And if I don't want all of this crap going on in my life, I also will say no. Because this person's the one that says yes or no. This is the... See, as feminine energies, you have to give to a masculine energy, right? You have to appear up as someone that's stable, that this king would say yes or no. Now, a lot of people in the last one would say, no, it's the Pisces, they're absolutely fucking batshit crazy, blah, 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 alcoholics. You cannot blame a star sign for being the way they are, right? As a star sign, because you have numerology, you have placements, you have life, right? Normally when someone's pride and ego is hurt, and their feelings are hurt, they'll continue to do nothing. Where this king is kind of like, well, it's not really going to affect me, right? I'm a fucking king. I can do what I like, right? You either like it, you lump it, or you piss off, right? But I'm a king all the same, so I'm stable, right? But I don't rush into decisions, I make wise decisions. So if anybody that comes up as batshit crazy around me, I'll make that decision. Sorry, you're batshit crazy, you're out. Piss off, right? Or it's kind of like, you know, because if you, like, the reason why I don't understand a lot of people that think about tarot is that you ain't going to be able to make any decision really until this is clarified for the majority of you, right? But if you really look at what this means, it basically means that if you don't like this king, then why the fuck are you around the king? Do you know what I'm saying? You know, if I hate them, well, then why are you there? Because there'll be denial, you see. There would be denial. So there is an energy of like leaving and a plan to leave husband or wife or my future partner I want, And that's why I'm leaving this energy, because I want to go towards this kind of person. I'm willing and prepared to give up things in my life, to stop fighting, to stop all of this nonsense and bollocks, to go towards someone that I do want, not go towards someone that I fucking don't. That's what I'm saying. When you're spiritual or anything, a feminine energy has to approach a masculine person of a king. You have to. Because if you don't, the king just sits there and thinks, oh, well, fuck it, bruv, I'll just go back to work and being rich and abundant and fucking run my own business and mind my own business. I'll just do me, you just do you, right? So if you hate this person, well, then you need to look at the projection of blame. Here, you need to look at the energy of, like, well, why is it not going anywhere with this king? Because you need to approach the king. That's why. If you're on this side here and you're like, well, I'm doing a Jim Carrey moment of like, I just like confidence to approach a king. Now it's either yes or a no, because this king will make it. Okay, and like I said, he'll make it or break it. That's why I had it on here, right? But like, you either make the energy that will make you, okay, or will make you pay. You see, right? It keeps wanting to talk for free, but like, they'll make you pay. Okay. So, like I said, it can be an energy of like needing to confidence to get things motivated to like, okay, I need confidence, right? I need to take notice of this king. If this king is saying something, I really do need to look up towards this king to think, okay, that's someone that I inspire to be like, not the person that I fucking hate, right? If I want inspiration in my life, I need to look towards this king to think, that's the kind of person that I inspire to be like. Trust me, I've had it my whole life, man. I've had people that I used to work with in different jobs, right? Even when I was running my own, and this one, that would say, oh, you're so, don't you? You think you've got fucking everything, you've got all the money and everything else, and how much money do you ever really want? And you drive around in a really nice car, you've got a fucking great house and everything else. I hate rich people. And the people that are in poverty are that I hate rich people. Really? When I was young, I used to listen to the radio. But when I was young, I used to inspire to be like my father that was very rich and wealthy, okay? But I used to, so I ended up doing that. But, I've got a lot of people that have got a lot of money around me. So I used to ask them, how did you do it? How did you do it? Because I actually inspired to be that way, right? So I took notice, right? But anyway, my calling ended up being certain aspects of me anyway. But like I said, you do get those people that fucking like think, well, you've got everything anyway. You've got everything anyway. Why is it that you want even more than what you already have? You're pig-headed. You're spiritual. You're supposed to be right. Ain't got time, Felicia. Bye, Felicia. Right. Trust me, you do get people that try to blame a king. I'm blaming a king for being very stable and wealthy and healthy person. And because I can't get through to them to be who I want them to be, and that they keep fucking doing everything to me, well then why are you still here? Right? If you're on this side. Whoever it is, I don't care. Right. Because it could be court related. You have to take the king. But if you have to take the king to court, do you have money, Jenny? Right? If you have to take this person to court, to the cleaners, do you have money? Because a lot of you here are probably trying to get money to get out of this situation, away from this person. If this is your ex-husband or wife, okay, that you don't get support from this king for your children that you have with them. And because you don't, you're trying to save up money and think of a way out to get away from this person, right? And some of you are wanting to go towards this energy here. It's up to you whether you're married and committed or not. Okay? And trust me, if this is you and this is your husband, this might be what your husband's thinking. Bye, Felicia. Right? Think yourself lucky. Anyway. Trust me, when it comes to money and business, I'm fucking great. But when it comes to like people and love, I don't know. Right. Let's see. People. This is what me and my mate Mike say. We're getting a boozer together. You alright, bruv? Oh, bruv. People. That's what I say all the time. It's like, fucking yeah. I can remember when you used to say that, people. Innit, mate? Yeah, fucking hell, bruv. I know exactly what you're saying, bruv. He's from London originally. Let's see. People. Isn't that the fucking truth? Anyway, show me the other side. So, 3. Really? Someone's going to heartbreak a king, or they're heartbroken over a king. You broke my heart. You hurt my feelings. I'm sorry about that. It is kind of like, well, you broke my feelings. You hurt my feelings. Okay. So, separation. You're going your way. This person's going their way, right? So you kind of like, well, king, you hurt my feelings. You're in a third party with someone else. Okay, so what, you letting me do that? No. Okay, so why are you still here then? Well, I'm attached to you somehow. Okay, so yeah, but I might be attached to someone else. I'm probably attached to someone else, so you've got ascension here. Okay, so there's this energy of where this king is pretty much breaking hearts. I don't know, that's why I pretty much add broken hearts beat the most, right? A poem that I wrote a long time ago, and I just took a little bit out of it and just called it Broken Hearts Beat the Most. Okay, don't copy it if you're an Aquarian. But Leo, yeah, something to do with a heartbreaker. Heartbreaker, dream maker. Mika, Misha, Mikkel, Michel, Michelle, Collins, Colin, soul taker. We're happy now, we're so happy now. I'll just put it this way, not all of you. Some of you are married to this person and you're cheating on them. I'm just putting that out there. You're cheating on the king. You've hurt the king now, for a lot of you. You've wounded your husband, or, like I said, if you're on this side and you're kind of like, yeah, I've been floating around, bruv, doing my own thing, right? You've broken someone's heart here. Because, like I said, if this is your husband, right, you've broken the trust. Trust is gone already. Trust's gone. Trust fund is gone. Okay. The dad may have died here. Let's see, or Diane, Dana, Danielle. Let's see, show me the other person that is connected to Leo from the 7th until the 14th. The Queen of Cups. Jesus Christ, man, what on earth is this person doing? I don't know. Someone could have options, and some people have been told no here. Because these are all like, it's not going anywhere. I need to communicate, but I daren't approach you to say, because I don't know. And is that because you're seeing this person? Is it because what is standing between us is something, I don't know what that is, but it's something that's standing in between us? Because this person's a king and a queen, but it's also heartbroken. Now, I don't know, that might be because it's you that's heartbroken over this person, or they're together, and I don't know, but whatever it is, there's an energy here of some of you already being with this person already. Okay, that you are with them already. Some of you, it's kind of like, well, they left me for another man or woman, and this is the other man and woman that they left for, but they're feeling it, slightly guilty, or like, well, I don't know, it's either a small amount of guilt or a lot of it. Depends if they're communicating with you. Depends what you think about them. But it might be because this man left someone here in the lurch for this woman. Okay. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Well, paradox numbers. You've got to know what I mean when I say paradox. Elements, numbers. Okay. Not going to go over them. It's in the video below. Doesn't make sense of why a 3 of Swords is in between a King and a Pentacles and a Queen of Cups. It might be because these two people can't actually be together either for some reason. Because it's right in the middle. It's something that is stopping these two people from actually being together. Now, that could be anything. That does not mean this energy. It could mean distance. It could be, I don't know, it could be anything. It could be a mother, a father, a brother, a sister. It could be another person. It could just be something that's stopping these two from being together, right? So it depends if you're married, if you're not married, if you're in a relationship already, or someone is, and I don't know. But there is something on this side that is stopping these two, this king and this queen, being together, right? So if you're watching and you're kind of like, yeah, it's because that bitch Karmic, right? Or it's because of that man that's in the way of my relationship, and they keep running off of that other woman or man. Well, why the fuck do you let someone do that? Right? Why do you let someone do that? Okay. You have to be in a relationship, not metaphysical. Can't blame metaphysical because it's cuckoo, right? Can't blame metaphysical, you can only blame when it happens in the physical, which means that you have to physically be in the relationship to have a broken heart, right? Because metaphysical is just going to break the bond of something that was kind of like impossible feeling, right? Metaphysics can't explain it, right? But then you know, for it to truly be utterly wounded, there has to be an energy of you being in the relationship itself for me to really get the grips of what this is. Okay, I'm going to call that quits now at the moment. If you want to join, it's the full access bundle on Patreon only. Okay, if you want to see, because you get loads of stuff over on Patreon, but it is only the full access bundle until we do the monthlies. But you obviously get like a back catalogue of everything that's already over there and a progression of everything that still goes over there. You can find the link provided below. If you're already joined, just follow the app. If you haven't joined and you want to take a look, there's a video that explains it, and then there's also a link to Patreon, but it'll be the full access one. Okay. Angel Radio, please also make sure you follow my other channel, which is called Angel Radio, being a music production, music master, mixing, mastering, production and producer, and video. So if you like those, they're all free. You might like it. It's called Angel Radio. You can find the link provided below. Thanks very much, Leo. I really do appreciate you guys for any like, share, comment, subscription, all that kind of stuff. Also being very understanding. And I will catch you over on Patreon.